Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Jeffrey. This is the Inquisitive Universe, and today we're going to be talking about the Tecno Spark lineup. Now, before I get into the Tecno Spark lineup, let me drop a little backstory for about a few seconds. Now, in the recent months that just passed, I have been, on Redmi's case. Redmi is one of my favorite brands, right? I've loved them for a long while, but not recently, because they've been stuck in 2021 and they've been repeating the same phones over and over and over again for the last 3 years. And this is something that, really grinds my gears. And a lot of people have been like, but Jeffrey, Xiaomi, Redmi are not the only brand that does it. Other brands do it too. And I'm like, yes. So for the sake of fairness, let's speak on Tecno today. The Tecno Spark 30 Pro, which is the successor to the Tecno Spark 20 Pro, is what we are here to talk about. And now this is a smartphone I just recently reviewed in partnership with Pointech. And this video is here, me coming to rant. There's no partnership or anything. I'm coming here to say my mind, okay? So let's get into it. Now, the Tecno Spark 30 Pro is supposed to be the successor to last year's Tecno Spark 20 Pro. Now, let's look at both phones side by side and then let's see if truly the Spark 30 Pro is a true successor. Now, the two phones together, they're both plastic with IPX5 rating, 53, 54, it doesn't matter. Both of them are for splash, dust, and then maybe sweat resistance if you hold your phone to your face and you're rather sweaty. Okay, so the first upgrade that we see here is the AMOLED display, right? So they've moved from an IPS LCD on the Tecno Spark 20 Pro to an AMOLED on the Tecno Spark 30 Pro. Great, kudos, that's that. All other specs remain the same. Refresh rates, resolution, PPI, brightness, whatnot, they remain the same. So the only difference is that they switched from an LCD panel to an AMOLED panel. I'd give them a thumbs up for that one. Let's move on. Let's talk about performance. Helio G100 to Helio G99. Again, I have seen people say that G100, new processor, better than G99. Not true. Not true. The Helio G100 is still the G99 with 200 megapixel camera support. G100, G99, they're the same thing. In fact, G96, G99, G100. All basically the same thing with slightly varying levels of performance and camera support, but it's the same thing. In fact, the Dimensity 6020, 6080, 6100, 6300, they are all Helio G99 with 5G. That's it. So no upgrade here. RAM, UFS storage, no upgrade there either. 108 megapixel camera, no upgrade there. 2K video resolution, no upgrade there. In fact, the Tecno Spark 30 Pro is a downgrade in the selfie camera, but I really don't care about selfies, but the Tecno Spark 30 Pro is a downgrade when it comes to selfie cameras. So it's not really an upgrade, it's a downgrade. Stereo speakers, yes. 3.5mm jack, yes. FM radio, yes. Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth 5, Aero Blaster, USB-C, all the same. Sensors, all the same. The only difference is that with the AMOLED display now, there's room for display fingerprint scanner. Battery, still the same 5000 mAh, 33 watts charging, no difference there. Now, you look at this device and you look at it and you look at it hard, and the only thing new here is the AMOLED display. Now, let's imagine you have a Tecno Spark 20 Pro and Spark 30 Pro is out. It's just a display change enough to get you to buy a new phone, to upgrade from your previous one to this new one? Is that going to be enough to convince you and tell you that, hey, dump your old phone for this one? It has a better display. Yes, same processor, same body, new camera island now, which I don't really like, but the same body, the same protections, the same camera, the same performance, the same battery, the same charging, the same sensors, everything, with the exception of the fingerprint scanner. It's all the same. Would that really motivate you to go out and buy a new smartphone? For me, it wouldn't. But that's just me. Let me hear what you have to say. For me, it wouldn't motivate me to go out there and then pick up a new phone and they ask, what changed? Oh, it's just the display. Nah. Performance is still the same. The cameras are still the same. Everything is still the same. So the question I'm asking now is that would a display change from LCD to AMOLED, the entire phone is still the same, would that prompt you? Because for me, it wouldn't. And it's the same malaise that we're talking about here, where companies are just going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, the same phone. And nobody's going to call them out. Your techies won't call them out. The big guys that you respect and you worship, I'm a small fish. The big fish, they won't call them out. You guys will keep going out to buy like the same thing over and over again. Now, if you've never used a phone at this level before, it is fine. Go out there and pick this one up. But if you've used this before, now please note, I'm speaking from the angle of those who have used phones like this before. There is really no motivation to upgrade because smartphone companies are now doing the same thing repeatedly over and over and over again. Almost as if they don't have any idea what to do next. But we need a new phone out there in the market. We need to sell something. So give them last year's phone. Change one thing. It's a new phone. Is that really where we are now? I don't know. It's just me ranting again. But everybody seems to be doing it now. It's the in thing. I'm not necessarily a fan of it. But when phones used to be upgraded, you were getting a better upgrade, a newer processor, maybe better display, better cameras. Now we're getting the same thing over and over again. Maybe they'd increase charging speed one side here. Maybe they'd increase camera resolution over there. But usually they're just, it's one thing. Sometimes maybe it's nothing else other than a body change. And, they change the camera island and then improve the software. It's sad, really. But that's it. That's my take on the matter. Tell me what you think. My name is Jeffrey. Thank you very much for coming. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share small actions like yours that help small channels like mine grow. And of course, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.